Have you ever wondered what makes an adventure story feel so, well, adventurous? Why some quests just grab you by the collar and refuse to let go? Turns out there's a kind of hidden blueprint, a secret recipe, behind almost all of them. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that blueprint by breaking down the first chapter of a wonderful little story called The Little Librarian. Right off the bat, you need a hook. And this line? It does the job perfectly. It immediately tells you, hey, we're not in Kansas anymore. This isn't just any old forest. It promises magic and wonder and a world that is just buzzing with life, which, as you'll see, is absolutely crucial because it sets up exactly what's about to be put at risk.
So this brings us to the first, absolutely essential piece of the puzzle. Before any hero can go on an adventure, we have to understand their home. Storytellers call this the ordinary world, and this isn't just some boring background detail. It's the foundation for the whole journey. It's the before picture. It's what our hero is fighting to protect.
I mean, just listen to these details. A river that smells of cinnamon and sunshine, a library inside a giant tree, books made of butterfly wings. These aren't just quirky, random ideas. They build a world of deep, interconnected magic. This is the peace, this is the wonder that our hero is going to have to fight for.
And right in the middle of all this magic, we meet our heroes, Elara, the keeper of all these amazing stories, and her little buddy, Pipkin. They are woven into the very fabric of this peaceful place. They're our guides, and their ordinary, wonderful life is about to be turned completely upside down.
Okay, so you've got this perfect, peaceful world. What happens next? Well, you gotta break it, right? Every great quest needs a catalyst. This is what we call the call to adventure. It's that one moment where the ordinary world is suddenly threatened, and it forces our hero to do something. It's the problem that kicks the entire story into gear.
Now, to really get why this problem is such a huge deal, you have to understand this one super cool rule about this world. Emotions aren't just something you feel, they are something you can literally see. Joy is yellow, love is lavender. It's such a brilliant way to show that the inner feelings of everyone who lives there are directly connected to the health of the world itself. What a fantastic idea.
And here you go. Here's the problem made visible. The contrast is just, wow, it's so stark. The world isn't just getting less pretty, it's literally losing its feelings. Zesty yellow joy becomes this washed-out, sad beige contentment. This isn't just a threat, it's an existential one. It's like the very soul of the forest is draining away. That is a powerful way to show the stakes.
And this line from Elara? This is so important. It's not just a natural decay. She frames it as a theft. That one word, stealing, changes everything. It turns a mystery into a deliberate attack. It means there's an antagonist out there, somewhere, and it gives our hero something to actually fight against.
So our hero has her call to adventure, but what now? She's a librarian, not a warrior. She doesn't know what to do. And that's where another classic character archetype steps in, the mentor. This is that wise figure who shows up to provide guidance, knowledge, and, a lot of the time, the mission itself.
And in this story, our mentor is Grandfather Flint. I mean, come on, you can't get much wiser than an ancient tortoise who was literally there when the woods began, right? His job is to give Elara the context that for all her books, she just doesn't have. He's the keeper of the deep, ancient truths.
And here is where he drops the bombshell. He gives the enemy a name, the Greyness, and a motive. See, this isn't just some mindless monster. It's a being driven by jealousy. It's a creature that hates feeling and wants to make the whole world as empty and uniform as it is. Suddenly, the fight isn't just about saving colors, it's about saving emotion itself.
Okay, so we have a villain, we have a mission. Now comes the big moment, the point of no return. This is what we call crossing the threshold. It's that exact point where the hero stops hesitating, leaves their ordinary world behind, and fully commits to the journey ahead.
And the mentor gives them a clear 3-step plan. This is so important for a good quest. It gives our hero and us, the audience, a tangible goal. It's not some vague, go save the world. It's a concrete set of objectives with a ticking clock, the next full moon. That adds so much tension.
Of course, it can't be easy, right? A quest needs real danger, and the dangers here are huge. Crystal Peak isn't just a place on a map, it's a legendary, deadly location. The kind of place people go and just never come back from.
Knowing that makes Elara's decision to go anyway an act of pure, incredible bravery. And that brings us to the final piece of the setup, the transformation. See, it's not enough to just physically leave home. The hero has to mentally and emotionally embrace their new role in the world.
I love this detail. Look at what she packs. She's not packing a sword or a shield. She's packing a notebook, the tool of a librarian, representing knowledge, and a piece of glowing amber, which is basically a little pocket full of hope. These items tell us everything about the kind of hero she's going to be.
And then, this line. This is the moment it all clicks into place. With these words, Elara isn't just the little librarian anymore. She and Pipkin adopt a new identity, a title that defines their entire mission. They have fully accepted the quest. They have become the Color Keepers. Chills, right?
So let's just put it all together. When you lay it all out like this, you can see the pattern, can't you? It's like a perfect recipe for an adventure. The Whispering Woods is the ordinary world. The Fading Colors is the call to adventure. Each piece builds so logically on the last one, creating a story that feels both timeless and totally fresh.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that these story structures aren't just some boring formula you learn in a class. They resonate with us on a really deep level. By clearly showing us what's normal, what's at stake, and what needs to be done, a story builds this powerful sense of purpose that gets us to root for a hero we can't help but love.
And that leaves us right here on the edge of our seats. Now that we understand how their quest was built, we're left with the ultimate question. Can they actually pull it off? Can knowledge and a small piece of amber really stand against a creature that wants to erase feeling itself? Well, their journey has just begun.